when plays break down like that, I've always prided myself in being able to get out of those situations and make plays. Like I said, that's something that I worked really hard on in the offseason. I just haven't really been able to show that, so it was nice to see that hard work pay off.
Joe, one trademark you guys have shown is overcoming adversity. Like at the end of the first half, turn it over there, Irv Smith fumbles, and then you come out and put points on the board. How important the structure of that game was that?
Yeah, like I said, it wasn't perfect, that's for sure. We left points out there, and we had some mental mistakes that we got to clean up, but overall it was a well-executed game. But it was a great team win. Complimentary football. Defense stepped up in big spots. Offense stepped up in big spots. Special teams stepped up in big spots.
What have you seen from Andre in his growth? Because he's had touchdowns at back-to-back weeks.
Yeah, it's he's not getting a ton of opportunities, but the opportunities that he's getting, he's making the most of. He's really savvy in scramble drill situations. Those have both of his touchdowns have come that way. So that's exciting to see, and we're going to see more of it going forward.
For the first 3 years of your career, there was a lot of talk about the offensive line, and when things weren't going well, it was always comments on the offensive line. How do you feel like they played today, and specifically Orlando Brown going up against one of the best edge rushers in the NFL?
They were awesome. Not just in the pass pro, but also in the run game. That was a big part of the game today. We were super efficient in the run game. We almost had, I think we ended up with over 100 yards rushing. And so that's going to be a big part of what we do going forward. That was a complete game on offense. We got to stack more of those together now.
You got a chance to see Montana before the game. Did you notice there were a lot of that they were honoring past 49 teams and that stuff? I don't know.
No, I did not. But me and Joe are good friends. He's a great guy. We've done some marketing things together, so it's always nice to see him. I always enjoy spending time with him.
Why are you guys as an offense so able to evolve and just change who you are over the course of the season?
You have to if you want to be good. We got great coaches that know what it takes, and we got players that are able to take great coaching and really apply it very quickly. And so coming out of the bye, we had a lot of things that we wanted to work on, and you saw it on the field today.
Did that first drive, when you kind of take some of that stuff and put it into place like that for the first time, feel like a big moment for the offense's growth?
It was a great start for us. Offense, defense, special teams. When you get off to hot starts like that, it puts the defense in a much better position than if you're playing from behind.
The touchdown to Jamal, Zach had said, you guys have been thinking about that. What can you run through it? Did you know when you got the ball you were going to go right there? It looked like kind of a big screen or whatever.
Yeah, well, it's no secret that we like to get the ball in Jamar's hands quick on little perimeter screens like that. And so you have to have stuff to complement that, and that was a great call by Zach.
Joe, how fired up are you after scrambling for first downs? Because a couple of times today you slapped your helmet, looked pretty fired up.
Yeah, it was, like I said, I worked really hard on that all offseason. And for 4 to 5 weeks, I haven't been able to really show that. And so when you see hard work pay off, it's exciting.
Obviously, you guys have perspective. You've made runs after starting slow. How significant of a win does this feel?
Yeah, it was a big win, but like I said, it was just one. There's still a lot of football left to be played. This is week 7. We got 10 more. So this one means nothing if we come out and lay an egg, next week and the week after that. So we just got to keep stacking them together.
Joe, did you know how many consecutive completions you had? Did you know that number was getting up there?
I did not know.
Did you know what it ended up at?
I think Zach said 19 or something like that. Yeah.
To be 28 of 32, I mean, it's kind of almost an absurd number. What does that mean to you? I know you value completions and all that. So what does that mean to you? Yeah, I was able to put the ball in for the most part all day in the right spot, in the spot that I was trying to, and that's what I expect out of myself. My footwork I think a lot about and my mechanics, and so when I'm not that, it's disappointing, and so this is my standard.
Your completion percentage has shot through the roof the last few weeks. Is that more indicative of where you are with the cap than maybe anything else? It's just the completion percentage?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of layers to that. I think my mechanics have cleaned up over the last couple of weeks, and then also, with my calf feeling better, I feel more comfortable extending plays instead of maybe throwing the ball away in those same situations that I had in the first couple weeks, and so I think it's a combination of a couple things.
I have to ask, because the last time you were wearing a compression sleeve on a certain part of your body, it alerted a lot of people. You have a compression sleeve on your arm.
Yeah. I mean,
okay?
when you play, my arm's fine. It's just a little swollen. That's what happens when you play football. So you got to get the swelling out, everybody's got something.
Did those the throws that you didn't like from Seattle eat at you over the bye? I mean, you would have liked to have completed more passes against Seattle, obviously, to come out here and be this accurate. I mean, was that a product of those kind of sitting in your head for 2 weeks a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. You know, it was a combination of a lot of things too a couple weeks ago, and you know, when you have the bye, you're able to, you know, sit back and really deeply think about mechanics, routes, timing, footwork, all that. And so that was really what I did on my bye, and it was nice to see that work pay off.
When you look at what the team has done over the last couple of years and what the expectations are, is the performance today kind of what you expect this team to look like when the season, you know, when y'all start in training camp at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, this is the standard. And like I said, it wasn't perfect. There's still a lot to get better at, and we're going to. So we just got to keep stacking days together. It was a great day, and then Wednesday's got to be a great practice, Thursday, and so on.